Good morning, everyone here in the sanctuary, and good morning to everyone joining us online. I'm Reverend Sarah, the minister here at Northwoods, and if we have not had the chance to meet yet, I hope we will soon. One of the really cool things about having some folks back in the building is that I've gotten to meet some people in person that I have been seeing online for many months, who have become a beloved part of our community, and yet I have not had the chance to meet face to face. That has been a wonderful pleasure. This month, we are discussing two of the sources of Unitarian Universalism's living tradition. This month, we are discussing wisdom from the world's religions, which inspire us in our ethical and spiritual life, and the spiritual teachings of earth-centered traditions, which celebrate the sacred circle of life and instruct us to live in harmony with the rhythms of nature. I have spoken on both of these sources earlier in the month, and today we will hear from several members of the Northwoods community who will be sharing their connection to one of these sources. We'll be hearing from Mary Chimeristi, who loves art and music and worked rehabbing eagles and hawks, which I did not know. How cool is that? When she was working for the Girl Scouts, she was even featured on Mutual Omaha's Wild Kingdom show. I love doing I always ask people, what are 3 things you want folks to know about you? And I always learn something. Mary has traveled to 6 continents. She's just waiting to figure out how to get Antarctica into the mix. We'll also be hearing from Larry Loomis Price, who is a retired veteran and a medical researcher and science professor. His family is one that celebrates mixed religious traditions and has been attending Northwood since 2003. Larry is still very much engaged at Northwoods, but is currently living in Oregon, where he is building a house on the North Fork of the Santiam River. And we'll also be hearing from Sue Ridgway, who we usually hear from making music down here with Clavage. She's also a talented clay artist, birdwatcher, and lover of nature, and you'll hear more about that later in the service. Let us enter into the spirit of worship with these words shared by Mary Chimeristi, invoking the 4 directions, in some directions known as calling the quarters. Come, let us worship together.
Living Earth-centered seeks to sustainable future for all living in unity with Great Spirit, Mother Earth, and one another. When I talk about sacred Mother Earth, it includes the 4 corners of the universe: east, south, west, and north. We start with east, the start of life's journey, the place of beginnings, first light, and the possibility of planting the seeds. South is the time of innocence, learning, and growth, flower beginning to sprout. West, it is the time of parenthood, maturity, responsibility, and good sense, and to give thanks, and the plant starts to retreat into the earth. To the north holds the cleansing wisdom of time, winter that covers the earth, and white hair. This is called the sacred medicine wheel that translates to the seasons of Mother Earth and to the cycles of life. An unknown elder wrote, "Honor the sacred, honor Earth, honor our Mother, honor our elders, honor all whom we share Earth with. The 4-leggeds, 2-leggeds, winged ones, swimmers, the crawlers, the standing talls, plants, rock, and people. Walk in balance and in beauty."